So you watched our venture video on how to mine in Eve, and you made some ISK, and now you want to upgrade. Enter in our Reclaimer. We're going to talk mining builds and get down to all the funds and how you can do this. You can make some ISK passively, well, more passively doing missions right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Name's Loru, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And this is our Reclaimer. Yes, he's a big booty boy. Okay, he gets the mining done. Let's talk about the mining barges as a whole before we kind of dive into what the Reclaimer build is and how to get that done. Which ones should you pick? So you get 3 mining barges at the very beginning. The Procurer, this is going to be your brawler. This is one that has bonuses to drone damage and has bonus to shield hit points. A really good first pick, especially if you're having problems killing some of the base rats in the mining systems. If you're new, you really don't have any problems with them. I don't have a lot of problems with them, but if you want that extra stuff, that's what a Procurer is for. A Coveter is going to mine the stuff faster. You can see it has bonuses to less duration, but I recommend the Retriever for your first pickup because it has the bonus to ship or hold capacity, because you're not going to have the biggest, best skills in order to really maximize your Coveter. So I like the Retriever. Just has a big cargo capacity for you. The base cargo, as you can see, is about 450, but the actual mining holds at rank 3 for us is 33,000. Okay, so that's why I would pick the Retriever. Let's get into the fit. So you're going to have 2 strip miners, Tech 2s. We're going to talk about Tech 2s in a different video. They're special, they're specific. You need mining crystals to use them. We're only going to use Tech 1s for this. Survey Scanner, you can use Tech 1 if you want. Tech 2 is highly recommended. It's going to speed you up in all the things you're doing. And Afterburner, I don't think you can fit a micro warp drive in this. I tried a bunch of stuff. Afterburner's okay. It's going to help you to pulse, to warp faster. You pulse the Afterburner to warp faster. And also it gets you into position warp. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. 3 mining laser upgrades. Nothing else really needs to be in low. You don't need damage control. You don't need some kind of tank. If somebody wants to kill you, they're going to kill you anyway. You want to maximize your mining laser output. And then we've got an EM shield reinforcer and 2 core field defense extenders. So the EM shield reinforcer is to close that EM hole. You had like 0 or very low EM resistance. And these 2 rank 1 core defense field extenders boost up your tank a bit. It's worth noting that I tried this with a bunch of medium and large even. I tried to fit a large on this. Shield extenders. And I get as much shield HP out of these 2 core field extenders than trying to fit some other stuff into low slots. Into mid slots. Your slots are not very many. So you need to be able to put the best possible thing to speed up your how-tos there and your wares, not your shield HP. So that's the fit as far as the modules go. Let's talk about what you're going to bring with you. You're going to bring some drones. You're going to bring 2 Hornets. You're going to bring Hornet rank 1s if you don't have rank 2s. That's fine. These are for killing your rats. 2 Hornet ECs, EC 300s. This is your anti-gank measure. If somebody warps onto you, can throw these out, lock onto them, target them with these drones. It'll stop them from locking and hurting you and give you some time to get the hell out. 5 mining drones. This is your necessary. As a quick aside, the only thing you need on the Retriever to get going is the strip miners, mining drones, and the mining lasers. The rest of the stuff is extra. Even the mining drones are extra. Get out there, get yourself some stuff. You're going to make close to double the amount of mining money you were making in the venture. Not just because of the bigger holds, but because of the bigger speed that this is going to gather stuff at. You're going to have to go back less because it has a bigger mining hold as well. So there's that. Have 5 mining drones. And I'm training Tech 2 drones. We're going to get in there. And finally, a single salvage drone. I just have a dunk salvage drone. This is the big one. You don't need a dunk one. You can use a Tech 1. I have enough money. I've got like almost $1 billion right now, even after spending a bunch of money for these fit videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy is putting in the work. Okay. Go get yourself a salvage drone. I'll show you how to use all this in just a moment. The final thing you're going to bring is an MTU. We actually have, look at that. We have some extra loot in here from our last run that I forgot to put in. That's fine. Get yourself an MTU, and that's the fit. That's the build. Let's show you how to use it in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've warped onto the mining node. We're going to go check this out. All right, we're going to pop our Afterburner and start going towards the asteroids. Okay, it's important when you're doing this that you stay on D-scan. You're looking for combat scanners. It's also important to understand that you are never safe, even in high sec. This is a ship unlike the Venture. You will be targeted because this is considered to be a more expensive ship. It's not as expensive as some of the bigger ones, but still the fit we're running right now is about 70 million. People will come after you just because they think you have a bunch of goodies. Put your D-scan to 5 and 10 AU and just watch your local for any kind of problems. So you're going to throw out your light drones. You typically don't even need to target the rats, because they're going to just start attacking the rats once they start attacking you. But still, we're just going to tell them, hey, go get them. We're not going to worry about that. We're basically not thinking about it anymore. Now we're going to turn on our survey scanner. We're going to see what kind of ore we got. We got some over here, and we're going to look for this stuff, the rich goody goodies thingy and stuffage right here. So we got 2 right in front of us. Fantastic. So this is where we're going to nestle up. We're going to, positioning is very important in this. You're not just going to do whatever you would like to do in this belt. You're not just, don't be one of those people that warps on the belt, sits in right where you warped and nothing else. Okay. You'll notice I recalled the light drones and put out the salvage drone. You're just going to press F. Okay, you're going to see the drone begin salvaging. You didn't actually target anything. The drone is going to be able to go find that loot, and it's going to start taxiing to the loot and go get your salvage. Now, is this a big deal? Do you really need to get salvage when you're doing mining? No, you really don't. Is it a lot of money? No. Is it still some money and you're here anyway? You might as well get it? Yes. That's the kicker here, and you're starting to get why we took the MTU as well. The drone is done. The drone has finished its salvage. It's going to return. We're going to tell it to return to the drone bay while we're kind of positioning ourselves. And actually, I should have turned this on. No reason why you can't turn on your lasers while you're kind of positioning yourself. And I like to get nestled right in the middle of this asteroid belt. The reason is you want to get close as you can to these asteroids. Not super close, but close enough. Why? Because if somebody is cloaked and they are coming to get you, they will get uncloaked by being so close to the other asteroids. You want to be able to kind of use the terrain to get nice and nestled in here to stop people from cloaking you. So now that we're kind of in a good spot, we're going to stop the ship. We're going to scan our survey scanner one more time, and we're going to get a third option coming in here. This looks great. So you're looking for 3 things when you do this, okay? And I'll drop out my MTU so I can start sucking up whatever loot that single rat dropped, and we're just going to forget about it, basically. Okay, you want to put your drones on the closest one, and I'm seeing that that is this one. Okay, so put your drones on the closest one and put your other 2 mining lasers on other things. Why this is, you want to make sure of a couple stuff. Drones got to be the closest one to you because they're going to taxi back and forth to you. So if you have them like 10 away, 10 kilometers away, you're going to get less yields because that wastes time with them taxiing to you. You don't have to be like right up next to them. Some people do that. It's fine. I just like to get into a nice cozy position and call it a day. And then you're going to have your other lasers on 2 other asteroids because you're going to deplete these asteroids. You're not just using the survey scanner to find the most expensive ones. You're using it to find ones that have a decent amount of quantity so you don't have to keep micromanaging what's on what. So our MTU did suck up that loot. So we're just going to come on here, loot all of it, and then scoop the MTU. You don't want to be taking your retriever and going back and forth in between asteroids trying to find out where and when you're going to go. Let the MTU do the work. Let your salvage drone do the work and make an extra couple thousand ISK from doing this stuff, right? Let's look at how much this got us outside of the MTU. So about 100,000. That's not inconsequential if you do that every time, okay? If you do that every single time. So now the fun begins. Now you're safe. The last thing we have to do is align to something. I like to align to stations, to gates, align to a safe point. You're not going to warp to that point. You're just going to align to it, okay? Let's say we're going back to Oberyn here. This is just the station or the area I decided to do this. You're going to align to it. You're going to swap to your PvP tab, swap to your directional scanner, and you're going to keep on pressing your D-scan while you've got your stuff ready to go. You've got your mining overlay here, the survey scanner. You've got your mining holds. I have them on the same window, right? You're tracking how much are you close to full. You're zoomed out, so you're going to be able to see people warping onto site. You got your PvP tab ready to go. You're aligned, and you're on your D-scan. This is how you can stay safe. Do not think you're safe in HiSec. Okay, when you have those 5 things, you're ready to go. Your stuff's mining, your yield is high, and now put on some Netflix. Enjoy yourself after a long day of work. I tell you, mining in this game is something that has been very near and dear to my heart recently. If I don't want to go necessarily to level 4, if I don't want to be stressed about going into wormhole space or low or null even, I like to pop open my retriever, open up some Netflix on a second monitor, and just enjoy, okay? Again, make sure you're constantly hitting D-scan. Make sure you're checking people that you see you don't recognize in local. Look at their security status. If you see a ship that is gank worthy, recall your drones, start aligning, and you're going to notice, actually my face cam is a little bit in the way, so let me just get rid of this. My overlay right here, I have the gate selected. Okay, it's ready to go. So if somebody comes in here, I press recall drone, I press jump, I toggle my afterburner on and off so that it cycles faster. We have a 12-second align time, and we are thick. Our inertia modifier is 0.5. That's ridiculous. So we pulse this once, we press jump, and off to the races we go. That's our mining guide. I'm going to sit here and enjoy some extra ore coming in. If you like this video, make sure you like. If you want to sub for more Eve, we got a bunch more videos. They're going to be popping up in just a moment. Check them out, sub to them, enjoy. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.